I believe in harm. I love when I'm like, I wish you a joyous day. And then in my Twitter, they're like, oh, I'm sorry. I wish you a happy day. And then in the third reply, my Twitter's like, fuck happiness. You should go for joy. I'm like, cool. Like, we're saying the same shit. Right? Like I believe in harmony. I believe in balance. I believe in joy. But like, what's one's harm? Like, balance is impossible. Like, everyone's like, you need balance. I'm like, cool. What's your balance? Because my balance is different. What's one's joy? One's wants happiness. What I want is, at its core, what's become very tangible to me is I want people to live their life with as little anxiety as humanly possible, the way I do. When I look at myself today and look at everybody around me, and when I mean around me, very close to me, but then the next layer, my family, then my coworkers, then my friends, then the hardest core fans, then casual fans. I'm looking at a lot of groups of people. And like, when I say to myself, like, what's the most different thing about me? The most different thing about me is the percentage of my time that my stomach feels anxiety. The number is almost non-existent. And I mean almost non-existent for the year, in a world where I watch almost everyone I know have percentages during every day. Some 80% of their day.
Or inversely proportional.
And so I am obsessed with being a communicator to try to change people's perspectives, because living life with anxiety, nerves, insecurity, concern, fear, dwelling, indifference, apathy is really like not the way to play this gift called life.
Gary, how do you do
like it? I'm going into some spiritual crazy pieces in my mind that are practical, like, oh, wait a minute, maybe the answer is, if you're not happy, you have to go crazy simplistic and like move to Peru and work on a farm. Because then you just reset the whole thing and get into a simple state, because a stunning amount of people that live a very simple life with very little income in second and third world countries have remarkable happiness.
All the time.
And so if you're not cut out for the muscle and bustle of a first world country, then cool, who gives a shit? Just because I am, I don't think that makes me special or good. I just think it fits my DNA. But for you, maybe you should go to and live there full time. Like, I'm really like going there. Like, I'm really challenging myself to figure shit out the world and then talk about it. Like, I'm into it. That's what I want to do.
So
we're so
it's
grateful
interesting
for
because I've kind of just done that.
You did?
I'm Irish, but I've been living in 4 years in Dubai, and don't get me wrong, it's an incredible place, and it's the hustle and bustle and the glitz and the glam. But I moved to Brazil, and you know, it's a long way away from Dubai, but my health has improved. My happiness has improved. My work-life balance is so much better. And you know, yeah, I can be in Dubai on this incredible beach drinking a $20 beer, but I'm just as happy on plastic furniture drinking a $2 beer, you know, surrounded by a whole lot more normal people. And it is pretty invigorating.
And you look
I mean, I understand that more, you know, and for me, living this high intensity life is like laying on a plastic piece of furniture, drinking a $0 beer. Like it's all like, I'm not attached to my career, my notoriety, my financial success. I'm not attached to it. I have no self-worth tied up in Garyvee or Gary Vaynerchuk, the entrepreneur. My self-worth is fully and utterly 100% attached to how I treat human beings.
A lot of people try to get you to focus on one thing, but
They're
if I focus
wrong.
on one thing,
the
I'm
people
super
that
bored.
the people that try to get you focus on one thing are the people that focus on one thing and are boring as fuck.
So I guess with all of that, I'm trying to figure out good ways to grow in all of those spaces more than I have been. It's not going poorly. It's not going amazingly. So it's kind of one of those things where if you're trying to...
Ready? Let me break it down. You could actually get more followers and get more paper if you just go potentially, if you go all in on whichever one of those 6 things you're best at, you could. You also wouldn't be fucking you, and you wouldn't be happy.
Yes.
So my big thing to the fucking world is, would you rather be happy and have a little less following and a little less money, or would you rather be sadder and have more following, a blue check, and a couple more dollars? It's a real simple question. Now, my favorite part, what I actually know in my soul, is if you actually stay the course and are just yourself the whole way, you're always one piece of content, either an anime, either in a beat, either in a rhyme, either in a thing. You're always one moment away from things popping off. And then you can say, wait a minute, this just went viral. This just went fire. Drake just like this. What do I do? Then you can decide if you want to go all in on that thing at that moment. But it was that happiness and that continuous making that allowed you to get to that serendipity. So I don't think it's an either or. I actually think you will be bigger, make more money if you stay the course of being Renaissance man. It just takes time, bro. I fucking made videos for 6-7 years before anybody gave a fuck.
Oh yeah, I know that's the thing, and I've already I've accepted doing everything. I've been through many years of my friends telling me you should just be a photographer, you should just make music, you should just do whatever. And so I'm past that. I'm at that point. But it really just sounds like you're saying just keep grinding it out, and it'll come to you.
Yes, because you'll be happy. Some people are not talented and they eventually never really make it, but there is one other overlay. How long have you been following me?
Years. I actually was one of those watched daily V, and then I stopped. I'm not too much a fan of weekly V, so I got into it and I was like, this isn't for me, and I've sort of moved on. But it's probably been 5 years in total.
So now a really important question. When I started going ham a year plus ago on TikTok, how quickly did you go on, or did you?
I just started.
That
I've been trying to
let's stop right there. That I'm gonna give you something real powerful here, bro. That, yes, keep grinding, but please understand that when there's a new platform and there's a land grab of attention, next time you go hard.
Yeah,
Promise me this, Dave. Promise me this. I've got now 15 years of being right about this shit. In 18 months, in 36 months, in 48 months, when I'm like, Lollipop is the shit. Everybody get on Lollipop. Make your fucking augmented reality fucking icon. Go. I'm telling you, Lollipop. This is just like TikTok. This is just like Twitter. That next time, Dave, I need you to fucking go immediately blindly and being like, I fuck with Garyvee, fuck it. I'm not making the same mistake. Because if you go on TikTok today versus when I fucking told everybody to go on it, you left fucking millions of views on the table. You can't get big like that no more because everyone's on the top.
Yep. I know that's a thing. I think I was concerned about, I think yesterday you talked about how every social network starts as one thing and then becomes everything. Yeah, yes. Exactly. So I immediately am like, I'm not dancing, I'm not making memes, I'm not doing blah, 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 things that don't work with my personality. And so I avoided it because my personality wasn't
This is why I always say to people, watch what I do, not what I say. I went on there and fucking made Garyvee shit. Mm-hmm. I didn't make TikTok shit, I made Garyvee shit. I'm trying to tell people, like you and I, David, grew up in the generation where the world told you what success was.
Right.
I never got caught in it because I was weird from the get. I talk a lot about having my fingers in my ears and being weird about school, right? Fuck school, and everyone thinks that's kind of cool. What people don't understand that they don't think is as cool is I did that for the definition of success. Like, I didn't think I needed a fancy car or a fancy house or a Rolex. Like, I treated the glitz and glamour of capitalism the same way I treated school, which is you're both full of shit.
Yeah.
This concept of grudges is on my mind in a way that you can't imagine. This concept of grudges might be the most reverse thing I'm really tapped in right now. People hold a grudge and actually think the person they're holding the grudge against is getting hurt when they're getting eaten alive by holding the grudge. It's it's profound to me, and that goes into energy. If you're spending all your energy paying attention to the person that you're mad at to hope that they are more hurt because you're hurt by them, you've got no energy for yourself to find your happiness.